right, we are live.
All right.
Woo!
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers. I just looked down at my glass and it was empty, and I was like, crap. That's why I was trying to get it poured before the countdown got to 0. All right, so here's what's going on tonight, people. It is Mark's birthday. Happy birthday to
Thank you,
Mr.
sir.
Greatshot. All right, so we have to do this now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Greatshot. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, sir. I
All
appreciate
right,
it.
I know I suck at that, but I do have you a gift.
Awesome.
I rated my humidor, and you're getting 4 of my favorites. 4 of my favorites.
Excellent.
And I already paid for it and everything. It goes out tomorrow, so I will get that in the mailbox later. Bourbon Kitty is here, Mr. Mom, Top Dog, Big Daddy H. We got a Rick Moreland in the house, Peter White. I'm probably missing people. There's Lori. His bro was here earlier, but he's overseas and it's a lot later there. So hopefully we'll have some good times tonight, because we the hashtags. So what happened was, hey, it's Mr. Greatshot's birthday. I'm like, hey, you pick them. Just send me 10 of your favorites. So he sent them to me, and then we didn't discuss order. So I just put them in the order. So they're in random order. It's just so. But I put the slides together. But I'm going to go ahead and play the hashtag. If you're not familiar with the show, I'm going to post a hashtag here to get entries to the quarterly drawing. Put the hashtag in the chat. It goes into the StreamYard giveaway tool. It's a progressive entry. So the first one is we're spinning for 4, and then it goes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 14 for the number 1 spot for the night. But again, these whiskeys are in no particular order. But we'll let Mark discuss them when we get to them. But here we go with the hashtags. All right. And the first one is going to be Octomore 12.
That's a yummy, and probably should be higher on the list for sure. And later in the evening as well.
Yeah. Peated.
Oh, yeah. Heavily peated and quite tasty.
Now it is his birthday. We're going to let him slide on this, even though this is primarily a bourbon channel. There's a lot of scotches on this list.
Well, but it's still whiskey.
It's still whiskey. Yeah. No, I like scotch. And
I'm starting off with a bourbon.
Me too. No, I'm not.
With that one.
You know what? I'm not starting off with a bourbon. I lied to you. I'm starting off with the artist from Still Austin.
Oh, that's a rye.
Mm-hmm. That's all right. We'll just abandon the bourbon for tonight. Or, I may, and I forgot to grab that dang E.H. Taylor down from up there. I may go get it here after a while. But I've got so many out here, and I'm not going to cover them all because some of them are on the list. And, but yeah, we will get to that. But, So last night I played cards with the family, and I don't like saying bad things about companies or anything. And I'm sure they're a fine company. Ahoy, Groovy's here.
Hey, Groovy, ahoy! Thank you, sir.
But I quit drinking beer, and I didn't want anything carbonated. But I was playing cards with the family last night, so I went and got some twisted tea. And I got the half and half twisted tea.
Okay.
And I did not get the light because I didn't know if I would like it or not or whatever.
Yeah.
It tastes like Arizona half and half. It really does. Okay. It did not give me any type of a buzz. Like I we were almost through playing cards, and I'm like, I'm telling you guys, I don't even feel this. But then this morning I woke up with that Colt 45 saddle headache. And I was kind of in a haze, and it is malt beverage, but I didn't know it was gonna treat me like malt liquor. I don't know why in the heck. I mean, if you like malt liquor, you go for it. But I just, I mean, and I only had like 8 of them. I'll say only. I mean,
yeah.
But I'm used to sipping on bourbon too. So,
yep, and that's a big difference between those and those low proof things you were sipping on. So.
Yeah, but it did. It tasted just like an Arnold Palmer with low sugar too. Like it wasn't that sweet.
Oh, okay.
I think it was
probably
just,
would have been better to drink like 4 or 5 of them and add a little shot of vodka or something in there.
I thought about spiking them, and if I was going to do it again, I would probably drink like maybe 3 of them, but put a shot of something in it.
Yep.
And then. Yeah, put some whiskey in it and kind of mix it because it tasted just like tea with a little bit of lemonade in it.
Thank y'all for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Getting older, getting more gray, but it beats the alternative.
Man, I forgot how good that still is. And now, full disclosure, I'm drinking the lower proof. This is the 40. I mean, it's almost 100 proof.
Yeah. Yeah, almost. Just shy of 100. But that was a really good one. I liked it. I liked that one first time I tried it.
Yeah, 99.6 proof. So we're just shy of 100 proof. But the reason I said lower is because, I've got the 21090 pick up here as well, the full proof. Or not full, but cast strength. But I forgot how good this stuff is. It's really, really good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And before we get too far into this, I was going to do the hashtags. Now, the quarterly drawing, the next one is on December 5th. So plenty of time now to join us each week and get these entries built up. And so to have a good chance of winning the 24 note nosing kit, 3 sample bourbons, a laser engraved glass, and a custom laser engraved bamboo topper for the glass, and some other goodies in there. Yeah, there, like that. And now the logo, we started making it smaller, so it looks more like this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a little tighter. Got a new laser engraver, more heavy duty. But yeah, so that one is coming up. But we're also doing a halfway mark giveaway, which is for one of those Still Lost and Nancy Fraley picks. So it's a foolproof, or I keep saying foolproof. There's a difference, and I keep correcting myself because foolproof means whatever it went into the barrel, they tone it back down to that when they pull it out of the barrel. So if it goes in at 125, they bottle it at 125, even if the proof goes up. Cast strength is they pull it out of the barrel and put it in the bottle. So that's why I keep correcting myself. But that it's only a cast strength on that. If you want something different, we can work that out.
They do vary. I mean, I've seen them anywhere between like 117 to 1 mid-20s.
Yeah, it just depends on what they put it in the barrel at.
This one didn't make the list, but I'm gonna give her a fresh crack tonight.
There we go. He got a Weller 12. He's gonna
ain't no pop, but
he's gonna pop the top off of it there. Yeah.
We'll give this a little pour and set it over here to the side for a minute, a little catch a little air. Give that my first try of this. I have not tried it before.
All right, I see Bourbon School. I see Wigwag Workshop. Jerry J. Rick Moreland. I think I already called it. Kathy Bates is here. Yeah. All right, we're about caught up. Now, what I was going to say though is for that halfway mark giveaway. Those are for super chat, super sticker only. You get 2 entries for every $1. You also we give away samples every week. You will get 2 entries into those samples. You will also, whether you win or not tonight, you will get 2 entries into the halfway mark giveaway, and you get 2 entries also. So you get 3 ways to win on that. But I'm going to go ahead and play the sample video. We'll play it later too. It's not till the end of the show, but here we go.
just because it's my birthday, it's 3 2-ounce samples.
Yep, 2 ounce, 2 ounce instead of 1 ounce. But I make that video from a template, and I didn't change that.
Slacker.
Yeah, well, I didn't think of it. Yeah, I got to make the bottles move. It's like
yeah. Well, you do have the right bottles though, so. And I figured I'd give everybody a little taste of some Scotch stuff. And let's see, the Bruichladdich is not peated. The McNair's is, but it's not heavily peated. It's got some peat to it, but it's really nice and mellow. And then the last one was the Kilhoman Mackinac Bay, and that one's peated, but it's not like beat you down. It's not like an Octomore or something like that. It's not that heavily, but it's got some peat to it. You're going to notice it, and it's quite tasty. Kilhoman is one of my favorite brands here recently.
All righty. Well, and if somebody's out there and they haven't really tried too much of it, this is an easy way to try it without spending, $90 on a bottle of it. So
yeah, well, I mean, like the Bruichladdich, the classic laddie, that one's readily available everywhere. Kilhoman is getting more so like that. McNair's, I'm not sure if that's real readily available. I haven't seen it around too much, but I stumbled across it and I really liked it. I thought it was great, and it's got a good, fruity kind of flavor to it, a little bit of peat, and it's 12 years old, so I like it a lot. Obviously, from this bottle.
Yeah. Now he already has the samples poured, so don't worry.
Thank you, Brian. Appreciate it. Hey, Guani too. Yep, Jerry. Yeah, threesome too much work. Yeah, right. Gonna light me up a car here shortly.
I sure hope you enjoy these sticks I'm sending you. I'm sure you will. They're 4 of my favorites. So I was sitting there thinking, I was like, damn, I need to get him something. And then I thought, man, I have a humidor full over here. I can,
Exactly. It makes it easy, and with the little pack or something in there, they're going to be good to go.
Oh yeah, I did. And that Boveda pack I put in there, it's the only size I had, so it's a 60, which means it will do an entire 30 box humidor for a few, 2 or 3 months.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. But yeah, it's good. I really like it.
I thought it was Rick Moreland. I got to get this written down.
Yeah, but I guess about time to spend too.
It is. I was just about to do that, but I have to get these.
What is this? Fixing to try a pour of AM Scotty's Rye Whiskey cigar batch.
All right.
Well, I'm not sure what AM. Not coming to my mind.
All right. Well, I am going to present this screen and maybe he'll let us know here, and I will. Let's get this first one out the way. All right. Good luck, all 21 on the wheel. If it lands, I got to write Lori's name down here too. She is here.
She got here early.
Bam! Bourbon School right there. That's 4 entries to the quarterly draw.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Him last night on Whiskey Tube.
All right.
Oh, okay, Sugar Kitty. All right, I'm gonna give this here a shot. See what it is.
All right. Oh, this next one's one of my favorites on the list here.
Oh, that's an easy drinker right there.
All right, here's the next hashtag. It's Oogie, Oogie, Oogie.
Yeah, baby. Old Oogie Doll.
Yeah. To me, that tastes just like Texas barbecue. I mean,
yep. Like brisket onions right there, but it's not one you start out with,
No, it's the end of the night. Yeah.
Yeah, I do like some boogie. Oh, it's out of Ohio. AM Scott's. Okay. I've not heard of that one around here. I haven't seen it. So, man, I'm down here in Texas now.
Hey,
if I was still up in Western Kentucky, I probably could find it pretty easily.
You said pretty tasty, though. So.
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, well, heck, I'd give it a shot. You know, but then again, if I did like it, I'd have to find somebody in Ohio or somewhere around there to send me a bottle.
Sugar kitty.
Yeah.
Oogie, gotta get down.
I poured just a little heavy on that one. I like it. Got some pretty good legs to it too.
Oh, is that Weller 12?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, we were discussing right before the show started. He said something about that Weller 12, and I said, yeah, you definitely want to try that before you try any Pete's.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I can't be having, Octomore or something like that and then pouring some of this.
Well, now, there's a huge difference between, and even though they rhyme, weeded and peated are not the same.
No, not even close. Yeah, this would be a good, easy, if the price was better on them, it would be a good, easy sipper, kind of like the H. Taylor, if you could get it all day long like you used to for, $45-$50, that's a daily. I mean, it's a good daily sipper. It's, like your quintessential bourbon, it's one of those. This will be like one of your quintessential weeders.
Yeah. Yeah. And that 12 is better than the green label original.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not over oaked either, though.
There's a link there. I was just highlighting there from Sugar Kitty. I'll have to watch that later. I can't really click on it right now.
Oh, let me just go. Well, that's pretty dang good. I'm going to set that to the side. Let that air a little bit.
All right.
Oh, and I have this one. I'm going to pop here a little later. This is a sample I got from, I don't know if it's going to show up.
Jim Beam, 100-month, 86 proof.
It's a 1969 Thailand decanter.
Okay.
So we'll give that a shot. Let's see what the Jim Beam from 1969 tastes like.
Yeah,
55-year-old Jim Beam.
We used to drink that regular old 80 proof Jim Beam, and I swear, I don't know. I would think, man, it tastes different now, and I don't know. I can't remember because back then we were coking it sometimes and everything else. I mean,
yeah. Well, not only that. I mean, like I used to drink Wild Turkey 101 back in the day when it still had 8-year age statement on the bottle, and it was good stuff. But most of the time, I was drinking. I didn't drink it neat so much back then. I was drinking that one with 7-Up and ice.
Yeah.
It probably is.
It probably is. Now, somebody was telling that joke about my buddy came out screaming, "It's a boy! It's a boy!" He had tears streaming down his face. It was the first time in his life, and we never went back to Thailand. Something like that. I probably killed the joke. Anyway, that was the gist of it.
Oh, what? What was that, Ben? El Shavatova. Happy New Year. Oh, okay. How about that on my birthday?
There we go. Now, who else? You said Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Yes, sir.
Was also born on this day.
Yep. Back in, I want to say 54.
Somewhere along in there.
Something like that. He would have been 70 today if he was still with us.
Yep.
Thank you, Ben. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I didn't have the balloons. I was gonna do the background stuff and all that, but I didn't have time today.
Yeah.
I did get your gift package though.
Okay, Jerry, I'll see if I can spot another bottle of it for you. That one, it's pretty good for a rum. I mean, it's one of the ones that one of the few rums that I've had that I actually liked. Even to drink neat, it was good. As far as being overproof too. It's 130 some odd proof, 136 or something like that. But I'm still looking for a few of the other rums that are supposedly better, like Foursquare rum. I'm looking for one of those. I'll find some of that stuff sometime or another.
Now, I will say this. I mean, I'm willing to swap samples with folks. If
man,
if we want to get into doing stuff like that, we can do some swaps, and that way we can try some stuff. If I can get some stuff around here you can't get, you can get some stuff around I can't get. Yeah, we can do it. And I've got the whole big box of 2-ounce bottles.
Oh, there you go. I need to get another box of. Actually, I need to get a box of both, 1 ounce and 2 ounce.
How many you got left on the one I sent you?
None.
Oh man, they got gone. Huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Bourbon Hunter Lee and William Hall. Good to see y'all. That's a pretty dang good cigar right there. I like that one. I'm surprised.
And you might, if you haven't done it yet, you might notice that the William Hall just put a hashtag in there, UIGE. If you haven't done that, hurry, hurry, hurry. We got about 2 more minutes. We're going to spin it. And that is for 5 entries to the quarterly drawing.
There it is. Oogadall. It's good for you. We have a little more of that a little later.
Yeah, I'm working up through the flavors before I taint my glass. I say taint. I love the smoky flavor of it.
Yep.
But man, I can run my glass through the glass rinser over there, and I can still get up the next day and smell that glass, and you can still smell that Oogadall.
Yeah, baby. That's good stuff.
You got to have hot water and soap to get that out.
Oh yeah, little elbow action, scrub it on out of there.
Yeah.
I thank you, Dustin. Cheers, John Kranz. Good to see you, brother. Oh, what am I going to pour next here? Oh, I'll wait till the next hashtag, see what that's going to be. Maybe one of those is what I pour next.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Let me look right quick. Oh,
excuse me.
I wished I had some of the next one.
Okay.
Smoky flavor.
Well,
y'all ain't right. I'll tell you.
Well, John especially ain't right, but that's all right.
Gonna, he's twisting my words. He took me out of context.
I got you, Jerry.
Lips go numb.
Yeah. Well, Sugar Kitty. Some people got to know.
No, I was talking with somebody. Gosh, I guess it was a little over a week ago, and we were talking about different bourbons, and I said something about liking something. I don't remember what it was, but it was a lower proof. And this dude is from the woods, okay? And they make shine and stuff. And he goes, yeah, sometimes I use that to cut the shine down a little.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I was like, you go for it.
Well, we only just use water or ice water is what we used back in Kentucky. Basically, whatever the proof was on the shine. And I had different people that would make it different proofs. Some of the better stuff I got was out of a place called Golden Pond. It's down in LBL. We call it Land Between the Lakes.
Yep.
In Kentucky. And that old man, he knew how to make some really good shine, and he knew how to do his cuts and stuff just right. And he would put it out at about 100 proof, right around there.
That's good. Yeah, I'd love to have some good 100 proof shine.
Yeah, the 100 is good. I mean, some people like it a lot hotter than that, and then some people like it around 80-ish or so. But I like it around 100, 110, right in that range. And man, it's good because we would take that, just take just like a mason jar. We'd have a little slash of that and chase it with a little ice water, and that's all you needed. It was good.
I'm just going to warn you ahead of time. I may have to run and use the bathroom here in a little bit. This is my 3rd bottle of water, but I am just thirsty. But it is time to spin. So let me share this screen out and we will get this done.
Thank you, Wooden Metal Garage.
Good luck, everybody. Oh, 23.
Yep.
Peter White. Congratulations.
There we go. Congratulations, Peter White.
All right.
Yep. I agree, Tactical. 100 proof is good out of a mason jar.
All right. I'm right. I was taking a drink, so I'm writing it down. Okay. There we go. Now I can get back over here and set the next one up.
I'm going to pour this one over here in the blend and let it catch a little air. There, just a little bit, about a half ounce there. We'll give that some air time. It was in. It was not in. Oh, Kilhoman. Which one is that? Oh, the 10th anniversary. I don't have that one.
It's just a picture I found, and it was pretty, so I used it.
Yep. I'd like to try that one myself. I've got 4 different expressions up here. Shenag, Machir Bay, a Pheno Sherry cask matured, and then a 10-year-old single cask Irene Tan pick.
Well, you just gave me the names, and I went and found the highest resolution picture I could find. So I figured that you'd like that one if you like the others.
Oh yeah, well it says Kilhoman on it, so yeah. I'm gonna like it. I'll set that there. It's just right here, so I know what's going on.
Yeah, I just realized I almost spelled kilt. It's kilk. That's what the drunk Scottishman wears. A kilk.
I've got a kilt. I have a
Utila kilt.
Hmm.
Yeah, the canvasy one. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I got a regular one.
I could tell y'all I was wearing it right now, but you wouldn't know.
Definitely. Of course, that's just going to make me call up the store and order like 2 or 3 things. Because I saw a picture of some cases that she had stacked up over there, and I'm like, oh, that's some Lefroy Cardis. I think I'm going to need some of that one. And matter of fact, I'm probably going to do that because Brian is coming down here to Austin in about a week, a little over a week, about 10 days for the Bastards Ball at Crowded Barrel. So I can have him mule my bottle from Irene Tan on his in his airplane bag.
There you go. All right, what do I want now? I think I'm going to go for the. I'm kind of giving something away here, but it was on your list.
Yep, 1920.
It'll come up. Like I said, no particular order on these.
There you go. Give that a little bit more airtime. 1969 needs a little airtime. Well, she looks pretty dang good though.
But I love. Oh, you know what? Yeah. This one's 115 proof. That's that Old Forester 1920. That is one of their better wines that they've come out with. It's certainly the hottest off the shelf.
Thank you, Kwani. Appreciate it. Gandy Road. Which would I prefer, the Machir Bay or the Shenag? I go back and forth between those two. Some nights it's the Machir Bay because that's just like, well, I think the difference is the Machir Bay is mostly bourbon cask, and then the Shenag, I believe, is mostly sherry cask. So it's this. I'll make sure that I'm right here on that. Yeah, it's got to be right. This is a lot more color on this one. Yeah. The Shenag has a more 70% Oloroso sherry and 30% bourbon. Versus the Machir Bay, it's just the reverse of that, basically.
I'll tell you what, that Oloroso sherry is
bourbon and 10% Oloroso.
Yeah, I love that Oloroso sherry cask.
Yep, that one's really good.
And the PX is not bad, but that Oloroso is so good.
Yeah, the PX is just a little sweeter for me.
Yep. Yeah, the Oloroso has that more of a nutty, like almost a pecan flavor to it. And that's really good.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. Yes, Thrash.
Got it,
1969, baby.
Yeah. That was a good year.
In fact, speaking of that, we're going to give this old 1969 Jim Beam a little taste. Man, that smells like no other Jim Beam that I've had before.
Oh, okay. It's got that Thai juice in it.
Maybe. It smells really sweet, which is the typical Jim Beam for me. Kind of sweet, but a little fruity. Oh, like a fruit roll up or something.
Mm.
Well, that's odd. Super light. Got to be a low proof, like 80 or so. Kind of reminds me of like a fruit punch chapstick.
Oh.
Odd.
Had to get Kathy's stuff down there.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yep. Thrash nailed it. Bit fruity and tangy.
Yep.
No, I can't talk Thai.
Hey, you just hadn't had enough to drink yet.
Oh, no. Cheers, Kwani. Thank you, sir.
Oh, cheers. Yeah. Sometimes this chat gets to flying by.
Mm-hmm. Right, John? Fruity from Thailand. Really? I never guessed. Maybe it's a special pick for them, you know. It just got a weird, like, chapstick kind of a note to it. Kind of waxy, you know, and oh, it's odd. Well, let's set that back down and let it get a little bit more air there to see what it comes out like. It was different.
Now, waxy on whiskey in general can be one of a few things.
Yeah.
But you know those Highland scotches and stuff?
Yeah.
People say they're a little waxy.
Sometimes,
yeah. Sometimes, yeah.
Not quite. No, it's more sweet and yeah. Oh, we won't talk about that. Hey, Jimmy. Good to see you, brother. I may have to crack my last Jimmy beer.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I'll have to crack that one tonight, too.
Ooh, you going to tie one on now.
Well, I've been hydrating all day today, so I think I'm going to be okay as long as I maintain these, you know, little half-ounce pours.
Yeah.
And don't get too carried away because hydration is key.
I'm pouring what I call a half-ounce pour for me, which is an ounce.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I usually pour them pretty heavy.
Thank you, Jimmy.
All right, we are at 7:18. We are about to spin this thing. Hopefully, everybody got their hashtags in. I'm going to go ahead and share this out, and we'll get these 6 entries given away.
That Weller 12 is even better once it airs out a little bit.
And good luck, everybody. If you miss this one, don't worry. There's one coming right on its heels. Boom, Mr. Mom. Congratulations.
Cheers, Mr. Mom. Oh.
All right. Got that one done.
Okay. Heck yeah.
Oh, you're going to like this next one, Mark.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You may have more to say about this one. I've seen you talk about this one several times.
Mm-hmm. That one is a fine whiskey.
Mm-hmm. And I have not been able to find that here. I look for it.
Yeah. May your troubles be less, your blessings be more, and nothing but happiness come through the door.
All
Nice.
right.
Good. Cheers, sir.
Cheers. Yes, it is Mark's birthday. And Mark doing the samples tonight on his birthday. I made him work on his birthday.
Yeah, here I am giving stuff away on my birthday.
Yeah.
And speaking of the red breast, we're going to go with this one.
That's the PX sherry.
Yeah. Which I am not going to be replacing this bottle because they have jacked the prices up on it now.
Mm.
So
maybe that's what I had, is selective blindness when I was looking for it. Maybe.
my local Total Wine has all of them. They have the whole lineup. You know, they have the PX, the regular 12, the loose style. They had the 15-year, and they had the cash strength too.
You know, Total Wine can't sell here.
Oh yeah. Oh, ABC
store. Yeah. Yeah, I looking at motorcycles though. Looking at getting something next March, you know, when the weather starts warming back up again, still spring.
Yeah.
No use to buying it right now. It would just sit under a cover, you know. So,
oh yeah.
I'm doing all my research now, looking for the perfect thing I want to get. But I do want to get some bags on it, you know, so I can go. And you know, most of these bikes get around 50 miles to the gallon.
Oh yeah.
So it's easy, but they also recommend the highest octane rating. So pretty much, I mean, you got to buy the more expensive stuff, but you don't have to. But
nah, I mean, it's nice occasionally, but then, you know, you can tweak your carburetor just a little bit and don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. They don't have carburetors. They're all fuel ejected.
Gee, the Tony Port, I have not tried that one, Mr. Mom.
Now, but at least, you know, and I've changed my mind 14 times, you know, in the past month about what I'm thinking about getting. But that's the way I do things. I have OCD about it. And when I do something like this, it's going to be the one I buy. And I'm going to ride the sucker until the tires I'll replace the tires until they just breaks down on me. I'm going to just keep this thing forever. So I just want to make sure I get the right bike, right fit. You do a little customization on it with aftermarket parts and stuff like that here and there. But
well, I don't know. After that little taste right there of the PX finished red breast, I may have to bite my words and cough up the little extra bucks. Get myself a backup of that one.
Well, you know that they always have an option of doing second mortgage on your home. I mean, you know.
It ain't that expensive. I mean, you know, I've seen some bottles online, you know, in the thousands, and I'm like, yeah, it's only like 100 and something, I don't know, 40 or something like that. But it's not. I don't know if it's quite worth that, but it's a quite good dram. It really is.
Yeah, there was a guy. He wanted some car. I don't know. He was a car guy. I can't remember what all it was, but he took out a second mortgage on his home so he could go buy this car. And then he had he tinkered, you know, in his garage, not anything major, but he paid and had to paint, you know, because he didn't have a paint booth or anything, you know, he didn't have all that, but he fixed it up the best he could, flipped the damn car, and it sold for 3 times at auction. What it cost him to even repair it, and he ended up paying his whole damn house off.
Sweet.
Now that doesn't always work out, you know.
No, typically you go modifying a car and, you know, restoring it, you spend tens of thousands of dollars more than the car's actually going to be worth when you get it done.
Oh yeah. But he knew what he was looking for, and I can't remember what it was now, but yeah, it was Pontiac or something. I forget what it was, but boy, he knew exactly what it was worth, and he knew it was hot. And
yeah,
it took him over a year though to get it running.
Oh yeah, yeah. It takes a while. Yeah. Hey, for $42, not bad.
Why is Fulton calling me?
I don't know. Cheers, Fulton.
I can't pick up. Fulton, quit.
Can't you tell we're live? I mean, you're commenting on the stream. Mm-hmm. Can't answer phone calls right now.
No, I can't answer. All right, what time is it? All right, we still have a few minutes. If you don't have your hashtag in, it's REDB for Red Breast.
Right, Sugar Kitty. That's right next to a boat. Any boat. Yeah. My daddy told me a boat is just a big hole in the water you throw money at.
That's right. Definitely vintage cars. Now, I'm not saying I don't know crappity doodah about Fulton. I'm about to have to go block you from quit calling my phone.
Just put him on mute.
Yeah.
He's there butt dialing you now.
Yeah. But yeah. For me though, I don't know enough about what's original, and I've watched some videos on guys that they have the paint meters and they can tell if it's original paint and all this kind of junk. But
oh yeah.
And they know down to the detail about how these things are built from ground up. And I don't know that much about it.
No.
I wouldn't be able to look at a car and tell you whether that was the original door handle on it or not.
No, me neither. The only original one I had was my first car was a 64 Chevy pickup truck, step side. That was my first vehicle car.
Yeah, but didn't
have to work on the engine and all kinds of stuff. But with that one, I mean, you could sit in, you could open the hood, climb inside of the hood, sit on the fender well, and work on it. Straight six, 3 on the tree, old school.
Yep, that's about right there. The only time I would get a boat, really, honestly, which we've had bass boats or fishing boats, stuff like that. Now that gets used. That's not a money pit. Well, it is, but still, it's something that gets used a lot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's helping pay for itself with fish.
Yeah.
Thank you, Fulton.
It's simple. All you have to do is buy the boat, keep the motor running, get gas for it, upgrade your trolling motor, get the depth finders, pay $100 for an ugly stick rod, put a $200 reel on it, buy all the tackle you need, and go out there and drive your gas guzzling pickup truck, because your Toyota little 4Runner thing won't hardly pull it. Not a nice boat. And so you got to go get a bigger truck. And then, by the time you're 200,000 or 300,000 into it, then it starts paying for itself by
Yep. Oh,
now we never did buy a new boat, so we would always get a pretty good deal. Oh, all right. Well, here we go. We have been told. We have been warned.
Got to have Kathy around to keep us in line. We get the gabbing over here.
Here we go. Share it. Good luck, everybody. This is going to be worth 7 entries to the quarterly drawing. Boom, Fulton.
Yeah, there you go.
Get there, Fulton. All right. And, well, Jimmy, it depends on what you're looking for. The Harley's still up there. All right.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want a Harley.
I mean, it's, some people are nostalgic about it or whatever, but I mean, I'll tell you, I'm looking at Indian, and I know the company's not the same. All right, E.H. Taylor.
There we go. That was my first pour of the evening.
Yep, that's the small batch bottled in bond, and it's the one I have on my shelf too.
Exactly, in a fine bourbon right there.
I almost put Tay-Tay on there, but I didn't want to.
Oh, you should have. You should have. Let's see. What am I going to try something different here? I need something else. We'll go with that one. A little Still Austin.
Well, there's the alarm going off. Hey, knock on wood. The alarms have all gone off tonight.
Yeah, that's good.
So my phone's not wigging out.
I'm going to pour a little splash of the Still Austin that y'all cannot get. Sorry. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'm walking it up. I'm walking it up in flavor.
Yeah. Now this one here was the Still Austin, the port finished, the ruby red port finish. Look at that darkness. You can't even see through that bottle. And that's only 4 years old and 8 months in ruby red.
Yeah, look at that darkness.
Exactly. Exactly.
I got me a pour of molasses.
Yep. I'm going to set that on the side.
All
Tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and pour a little of that Rebecca Creek myself. We'll just set it over here on the side and catch a little air while I'm waiting.
Give me a little swirl.
And the cool thing about this one, too, it's got a heck of a cork on it.
Oh, it does. Yeah, it's substantial.
Yeah.
It caused you to have cork envy.
What was the one I got recently that I was like, really? Oh, the Corbin Cash one I've got up there. The one I got from 21090. Man, that thing's got like a 5-pound cork on it.
Dang.
It's it's a synthetic cork, which I like. Personally, I prefer those nowadays over the regular corks because they're not going to break on you. Now they do have a problem of coming out, the glue failing. Yeah, and your topper will come off and the cork's still in the bottle. But this one, reach there we go. This one here, this Corbin Cash, this top part here, it's all metal. And it's got to weigh maybe half a pound or something.
I think the biggest cork I've seen was on that anniversary edition Old Elk. Yeah, it had the full elk on top.
Oh, with the horns and everything.
Yeah, the horns and all. Yeah. And it still had that looked like a wooden log, at the bottom.
Yeah.
They come up real wide anyway. And then it had that big pewter elk on top of it.
Yeah.
I mean, they pulled it, and I didn't have a bottle of it, but I tried a pour of it. And then when they pulled it off, it looked like you could impale somebody with it for sure. Yeah. I know.
That's what she said.
I did not have sexual relations with that cork.
Yeah, Peter White. That Rebecca Double Oaked is just, oh man, she's a dark one. And for people that hadn't tried it before, I would classify that one as like an exploratory whiskey. Because you can pour that, set it down, have a little sip, have a nose, have a little sip of it, and then set it back down for 5-10 minutes, come back to it, and you go, oh, well, I didn't notice that. Now it's different. And then you taste it again, and then now you're catching different notes on the taste and stuff. It kind of keeps evolving, the more that's sitting around on you.
Yeah, impaled by a 5-pound cork. Boy, this is a good birthday stream tonight, huh, Mark?
What she said.
She said. Oh, man. All right. So, what I get out of Rebecca Creek, the longer it sits there, is sorghum. And, that molasses flavor keeps building stronger and stronger as it sits. It's one of those where I would say pour it a little heavy and sip it slow.
Yep. I'm Top Dog. I'm looking for you a bottle of that.
All right. Well, we are at 7:34.
Hey, Marty. Cheers, Marty. Thank you, sir.
All right. And I'm going to play this again because we are giving away samples tonight. And now they are 2 ounce samples. The video is going to say 1, but they are 3 2-ounce samples tonight. And if you want to get
samples, qualifier on the samples, there man cannot live by bourbon alone.
That's right.
You know, we're going to expand your palates a little bit, let you try something different. You know, a little scotch. Now, it's not all peated, but there is peat in a couple of them. So,
all right. But to get in on those, it's Super Chat, Super Sticker only. You get 2 entries for every $1. It only takes an entry to win. So there you go. And you also get the same 2 entries per dollar to the halfway mark giveaway and the quarterly drawing. So you get 3 chances to win on that.
Exactly. Pretty good buy right there. So how you doing there, Marty?
Yeah, and Marty was just traveling. Or I guess he's back home.
Yeah, he's back home now. He was just up in Kentucky. There you go.
Write Jerry down here.
Jerry, bring on the scotch. It's good for you. And I mean, depending on, you know, on who wins, if you want to try one other scotch that's, you know, not peated, I can throw in one more scotch it's not peated, because the Bruichladdich is not the classic Laddie. That one's not peated at all. It is 100 proofer though, which is typically higher than most of your normal scotches. Most of your normal scotches are 80 to 92-ish proof. So I can look around and find you. Oh, that's got a little peat in it. I'll try hard and find another one that's not so much peated.
I'm making the wheel good.
Okay. Kathy Bates for YKB.
Yeah, I got that.
You knows, bro. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to go back to this 1969 Jim Beam. Oh, she's still on.
I got you.
Okay, Jimmy, got you.
And oops.
Getting a little more cherry now. Kind of like your, what are those little lozenges that used to come in the little tins?
Ludens.
Cherry. Ludens. Yeah, there you go. I'm getting a little of that on it now. Some of that waxy note is dissipated.
Well, I figured from memory, Ludens was waxy. A little bit. All right.
Now, it's still got that taste of it though. That kind of chapstick waxy fruit punch kind of a taste. It's odd. Really odd. I think some of the proof may have dissipated out of that bottle, because it tastes like it was maybe 80 proof, if that.
All right, I've got one more to go here.
Right, Kathy? Cherries. Groovy can't do scotch. Well, that's all right.
All right. Wheel's good. Wheel's good.
I probably have. Well, I think he's pretty much stopped drinking as much of anything anymore. But I do have one scotch that I think he could probably try it, and I think he might like
it. Who?
Travis.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've got, you know, for somebody who's like, I'd like to try a single malt scotch. What do you recommend? I mean, something like a Dalmore 12. There's no peat at all. It's not too waxy. It's just a mild 80 proof Scotch single malt.
Yeah. Well, even some of those, people associate that malty flavor, like Barnyard and stuff like that. And it's different. But I've got one back here that I've actually had some of my female friends try, and they actually liked it pretty decent. So I think that one.
Oh yeah, well yeah, Glenlivet. Yeah,
The Glenlivet. This specifically the Caribbean cask, Caribbean Reserve.
Okay. Well, my alarm went off. I am going to spin this wheel here. Good luck, everybody. So this is going to be worth 8 entries to the quarterly drawing. I know if you watch shows from way back, we used to give away a lot more. Mrs. Lori J.
Oh, that's a new winner.
All right. We got it down there. We have it down there. All right. Congratulations. And I will set up the next one here. Man.
All right.
Oh, this next one's good.
Okie dokie.
Now, I just picked a random picture, but I did pick a cast strength version to simulate a Nancy Fraley pick. Now, it hasn't done so tonight, but I do want to say, now it's still Austin is awesome, but I do want to say if it lands on, now when I enter, I'm multi-streaming to Facebook as well.
Mm-hmm.
If it lands on my Facebook entry, it doubles the spin for that turn on me. If it lands on my YouTube entry, it goes to Lori, who is in the chat, because she is visually impaired and it's very, very difficult for her to put in these hashtags. So that's the way that goes. But since we're coming up on 7:41 here, I'm going to go ahead and start getting ready for the top of the hour.
I hope Lori gets to feeling better pretty soon so she can try those samples that I sent her.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and Lori's had some medical issues come up. So positive thoughts and prayers and all that for her to make a speedy and full recovery. You know what I'm going to after this Rebecca's Creek? I'm going to Oogie. And that's going to be it for tonight. Yeah, that's going to be it. Yeah, I was stepping up because, to be honest with you, the Rebecca Creek overpowers a lot of the other bourbons anyway.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a little higher proof, too, typically. 120s to, I think, average about 123 to the highest one I've got is 128.
123.6 is what mine is. That's another reason to pour it a little bit lighter. And while I have everybody here, it's free and it really helps the channel. Just a gentle reminder if you have not done so already.
Really? Lori says she's never got the samples.
Oh, no.
That's weird.
Yeah, so if you'll have, Mark has a tracking number in his history.
I have to look back through. Find it.
If you go to Pirate Ship and just look, it'll have all your the receipts and all.
Mm-hmm.
It'll have the tracking there.
That's weird. I haven't had any problem with any of the shipping so far, except for one bottle that disappeared somewhere.
Oh yeah, I know where that went. Somebody figured it out.
Either or porch pirate snatched it off the porch.
Yeah,
which happens.
Yeah,
they got a good deal on that one.
I had a lot of trouble trying to ship into. It was Phoenix one time.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, that cleared right up. I put that $200 on there, and I was ready to pull the trigger.
Well, I think most of my stuff ships with $100.
Well, yeah, but I was shipping at UPS, and I went on ahead. Well, I was trying to ship it USPS, and it wasn't making it. It was getting damaged and busted and everything else. So I tried to go UPS, but I put 200. No, maybe I put 250 on there.
Oh, and there you go.
If this one doesn't make it, I'm getting $250.
Dang right. Yeah, it's getting old. Well, I don't know. I'll check that address and stuff. Yeah, because it may have got sent to Lori at a different address that was wrong or something. But I used the one that you sent me.
Yeah, so, hopefully it was good.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, I've sent stuff. She's got it.
Well, if you sent it to that address and she got it, then I don't know. Apparently, they've lost it in the shuffle somewhere. It may have fell off the conveyor belt and it's in some warehouse and God knows where.
Yeah, because it definitely should have been there by now.
Oh yeah, yeah. I sent it out a week or two ago, so yeah, it should have got it. She should have got it by now.
Yeah, I know. Pirate Ship is awesome, and I got a new scale that does like the pounds, ounces, the whole thing. And man, I love that scale. It's like for mailing, but this box right here, Mark's birthday gift, all the way from here to Texas now, down south of Austin somewhere, cost me $4 and something to send.
Nice. Heck yeah.
Now I heard, Mark, get ready, that shipping is going to start going up.
Well, it's getting closer to Christmas time. They're going to start raising the rates.
Yep.
That's typical because they started getting slammed and, they were like, we can't ship all this.
But you do know the heaviest thing in here, though, is that Boveda pack.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So it was 6 point something ounces. I mean, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not heavy at all.
Don't know about that, Lori.
Well, no, I have it. Lori, if you send it to me on Facebook Messenger, I can compare it, to what I have on file.
Yeah, and then send that to me, and then I'll make sure that that's what I shipped it to, because I may have shipped it to Lori at a different address. I don't know, but somebody's got some damn samples.
Somebody.
Now, the thing is, I don't remember exactly what I sent her now. Although I think that Glenn Levitt was one of them.
Yeah, we'll get some stuff to Lori though.
Well, I've been promised her some, and that's why I shipped that one box. But it's weird that it didn't show up though.
How you doing on boxes, by the way?
Oh, I got about half of that left still.
Yeah.
Now what I need is like single bottle and double bottle boxes. I need something.
Yeah, I'll have to look for that. And I may only, because you're the only one that sends a bottle.
Yeah.
And so I may look for because they call them wine bottle boxes or whatever, but they're big enough for you to fit the puffy thing in there.
Yeah. I'm definitely not shipping nothing without that for sure.
Yeah, I'll probably send you some of those.
Okay. Yeah, those things are awesome. I mean, even when I do ship with, the puffy things, I'll still add in like some foam on the bottom. Like I got some 3/4 inch foam stuff that I have laying around, scrap stuff like what's on the ceiling kind of. And I'll put that on the top and the bottom, or even line the sides and stuff with that, just to make sure that they can throw this thing against a wall and it's not going to bother nothing. It's not going to crack, break, nothing. I don't want none of that.
The one thing I do like about these though is they fit in my mailbox.
Yeah.
So like tonight after the show, I can just run down to the mailbox, put it in there and lift the flag, and then the pickup driver grabs it.
Well, yeah, Sugar Kitty. That's that same puffy thing that guy from Wild Turkey. That guy.
Puffy thing. Yeah. We use very technical terms on this show. So, we may have to come out with a dictionary or something for people to follow along.
Wait. The overnight package?
Well, yeah. I will say this, though. Because there's a lot of maybe not your way, but between me and you,
yeah,
here a lot of stuff got towed up by Helene.
Yep.
All right, it's time to spin. So I'm going to share this screen.
It's a dang good cigar. I like that one.
And good luck, everybody. This is going to be worth 9 entries to the quarterly drawing.
Yes, exactly, Sugar Kitty.
But you know what that means? That's the Facebook one. It doubles. Now it's worth 18 entries to the quarterly drawing.
Right, serious?
18 entries.
Yeah, seriously. But that one involved baby oil, so we're good.
Andy Road.
Andy Road. Congratulations.
Right. That's a good one to get there. +9. But I put +9, but it's already 9. That makes 18. So
Lori, that doesn't make sense. What I thought was wrong altogether. It's totally something else. Oh, not sure what you're talking about now.
All right. Well, this next one is one that we've been discussing.
That's what I got right in the glass.
There it is. And yes, I'm finishing mine off right now. So we got some Reby. Oh, that's good stuff.
Dang, that's some good ass whiskey right there.
It is. Good to the last drop. All right. I'm about to pour it.
Oh, okay.
Get ready.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to Pete next.
Hey, well, it's your birthday. So here we go.
Facebook TM.
Twist my arm and make me drink Texas barbecue. But I'm not going to drink anything else after this. If I do, I'll pour more of this.
Mr. Mom sent you a Facebook DM.
Okay. Me. All right. I will check that after the show.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate
it. All right. We are doing it.
All right. Rebecca Creek, good stuff.
Ooh, God.
This oogie.
Man, it smells so good. And if you close your eyes, you wouldn't imagine it was that light in color.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting low, too. I got to get another bottle of that.
Yep. It's Mark's birthday, Mr. Greatshot.
Thank you there, serious.
Yummy. Damn, that's good.
Yep. Pete has entered the building. Rebecca Creek ain't got nothing on that.
I mean, Rebecca Creek is awesome.
Yeah.
But
now in its own right. And then, in the as a bourbon and that kind of whiskey.
Yeah.
But it smells nothing and tastes nothing like the Oogie.
Have you tried the Rebecca Creek Texas Ranger?
No, sir, I have not.
I have not either. That double oaked is the one that gets it for me. But this one, that other one is like, I usually it's like, molasses. I usually do that at breakfast, mix it with some butter or whatever, and put it on toast, biscuit, whatever. And that's what it kind of reminds me of. But this reminds me of just sitting down at a Texas barbecue where you can still smell the smoke in the air inside. And then you get that freaking plate of burnt ends. And,
How many whiskeys does it take until it all tastes great? I would say about
Well, how many
8
have
to
I
10 ounces?
Yeah.
About 8 to 10 ounces of whatever. And then after that, yeah, pretty much all tastes pretty good to most people. Now, sometimes, somebody, you can drink 8 to 10 ounces of, like, say, good bourbons. And then you slip in for the next 2 ounces oogie. And that person will be like, hey, this is, oh my God.
Yeah. How many?
Like, no.
How many whiskeys does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Malort?
Yeah, a bunch.
A bunch. Yeah. More than 3.
Yep, definitely more than 3. Oh goodness. I still remember that commercial though.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, that was it.
3, obviously. Oh, there you go, Greg. Greg nailed it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yep.
All of them.
2. What does it say? There's 2 RC Rebecca Creek Texas Ranger. One tastes ported, and the other one is a coconut pecan.
Mm.
Both are 80 proof and about $25. Oh wow, okay. Well, it'd be worth getting for $25. I can get them both to try them. Heck,
yeah, get both of them and give them a shot.
If nothing else, it would be a good mixer.
Yeah. Well, hell, I mean, how much is Wild Turkey 101? Was that? It's about
$22 maybe.
22, something like that. So
Yeah,
not all sub $25 whiskeys are bad.
Seriously, you need new glasses.
Oh yeah. Well, that means you are going through something like a bad breakup, and you're trying to hold it back, but your eyes are full of tears, and it makes everything blurry. And that's all right. We have about 1 more minute, and we're gonna spin it, and then we're getting to the last 30 minutes of the show. Dang, that Ardbeg is good. And I don't like all heavily peated stuff that much. I don't. Some of it tastes like iodine and stuff,
Yeah.
But this is awful.
That was my tasting note on Lafroy when I first tried that one. I mean, now that I'm gotten more used to the peated stuff, I don't quite pick up that iodine medicinal note that I used to.
Still do on some of them. I mean, even the Jura 10 I have, and it's medium peat on it, and it's fine, but I use it to make a smoky, I call it a smoky old fashioned.
Yep.
And sometimes I like that, in like a little old fashioned and stuff, because Jura's not a good scotch. I mean, it's not a top scotch for sure.
Yeah.
It's a cheaper thing. All right. Well, we are going to spin this thing because we are at the part of the show where we may have repeat winners and stuff. So we have to spin just a teeny bit early. But good luck, everybody. And if you're not familiar, I know there's more on the eyeball than there are on the wheel. John Kranz, we are spinning for entries to the quarterly drawing. So all you have to do when I post a hashtag is just put it in there. That's it. But we are at the part of the show where I'm going to get the next hashtag ready, but I'm not going to post it yet. It'll come after what's coming next.
Gotcha.
And I don't like saying it out loud because people get ahead of me. But it is time. It is time for the put me in. Put me in. So all you have to do is type put me in the chat. You get 2 entries to the quarterly drawing. Simple, easy, done.
Yep. And Peter White, I agree. I mean, at first, my first try of Lafroig, that was one of my first entries into peated Scotch, as I jumped straight off into the deep end and tried Lafroig 10, and immediately hated it. I mean, just immediately, it was like, this is horrible. I mean, this. Why would anybody drink this? This tastes like you took a Band-Aid, soaked it in mercurochrome, threw it on the beach, set it on fire, and then put it out with salt water. It's horrible. It was nasty. I'm like, why would anybody try this? And then I had a little sample of Lecheg 10, and I'm like, this is almost as bad as Lafroig. Now that I've gotten more into peated stuff, they're both fantastic. Because I think the thing that got me over the hump with Lafroig was I tried a sample of Lafroig Lore, and that one was fantastic. That one was really good. It did not have that medicinal, Band-Aid-y kind of a note. But the thing that most people forget about with Scotch is they think that all the Scotch is peated like that, and it's not. I mean, most of your Scotch is not peated like that, and it's really get a lot of nice floral, fruity notes and malty, which tastes like shortbread cookies. But people don't think about it. First peated Scotch,
my favorite.
Oh, okay.
My favorite I've had is this Oogie.
Right, Greg. Oh, PD iodine. Oh, yeah. Band-Aids and hate, like Ben would say. But yeah, it was, but then I tried like Lafroig Lore, and then I tried Lafroig Cardis, and oh my God, that Cardis is fantastic. Holy crap. That stuff is stupid good. And then I got into other stuff, like Edredor and Lecheg and the Bruichladdich Isla Barley and stuff. That doesn't have any peat in it, but that's really tasty. Then Glen Scotia, don't get me started on that one. That's really good tasting stuff right there. So I've been into the Scotch and the peated stuff for over probably almost 2 years now, and it's good. I really like it. Now, granted, I still have a lot of good. Have a lot of good normal bourbons, and I've gotten more into a lot of the ryes too. And some of the ryes have just been fantastic. Oh yeah, the Port Charlotte 10-year, yeah, baby, like that. Long row. I don't think I have a long row. No, I don't. I'm sure I don't. But Aberfeldy, that was one of the ones that got me into like the Highland peat. It's got that little touch of heather and stuff in there. That was fantastic. That kind of eased you into the peat taste.
All right, I caught up.
Nice.
I think we're setting a record tonight here, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that's the one thing, Greg, that I've noticed. Peat, a good peated whiskey finished in a good sherry it's a match made in heaven. It really is. They're so good that way. And that's one of the reasons I like Coleman. That one there, they got a good peat, and it's an Isle of peat, but they finish it in like a good, Oloroso sherry or something like that, and with a decent bourbon. I don't know which bourbon cask they're using. It would be nice to know which actual bourbon distillery they're getting their cask from. Would be awesome.
Yeah. All right, let me read these off. If I call your name, I have you down for the 2 entries. If I do not call your name, I do not have you down for the put me in. It's highly possible I could have missed somebody. So if I don't call your name, just type it in again. I've got Mr. Greatshot, Lori,
really?
Big Daddy H, Peter White, Jimmy's Random Content, Gandy Road, Wigwag's Workshop, Heather Aidlet, Bourbon Kitty, Jerry Arbaugh, which is Arky99, Dustin Bosek, Wooden Metal Garage, Bourbon Hunter Lee, Rick Moreland, William Hall, Mr. Richie J, Greg McDonald, Jerry J, Stephen Scone, John Kranz, Mr. Mom, Mrs. Lori J, Fulton Mraz, Kathy Bates, Top Dog, and Gawani Ostinaco. If I did,
right.
Oh, sorry, hang on. Don't take a breath until you're ready to take a breath. Okay. If I did not call your name, I do not have you down for the 2 entries. So please, and type "put me in the chat now, and I will write you down here. No use throwing away free entries. Guaranteed. Yeah, Fulton. Thank you. Oh. I breathed in with moisture. Now, here in just about a minute, I'm going to type "stop, put me in the chat," but that does not mean the "put me in" stop. They go to the end of the show. But you have to get our attention. Oh, there's Matt B. Because I'll stop paying attention. So I have Matt B. Gotcha.
Oh, let's see here. Since we're drinking a little Pete, and it's my birthday, it's your birthday, we'll go with a little bit of this one.
Octomore. I'll tell you this. An error occurred trying to type "stop, put me into Facebook," but I don't know why. But anyway. Oh, it's to one of the Facebooks. I'm doing 2 Facebooks. Anyway. Sorry about that. Those over on the other Facebook. But there's a "stop, put me in." Anyway, we're going to get to the next hashtag here because these last ones go quicker. Yep. All right. The next hashtag is, and it is.
There's a good one.
Regardless of what you feel about Old Forester, this is, in my opinion, the best of their lineup right here.
Yeah, I agree. The 1920 is top of my line as far as Old Forester, other than the Blue Label, the single barrel stuff, and the pick. Yeah. If you can get like this one, this is a single barrel pick, and those are fantastic. Typically, if you have your local whiskey store has somebody in there that has a decent palate, they're going to get a decent bottle of the Old Forester. But those are really good. But 1920, that's the go-to. Always on the shelf behind me. 1910 is pretty good for me. It's
I like them
all. What do you think? A little bit more smoky, kind of. It's a little different.
The 1910, I don't know. It steps down in proof. It steps down in notes, but I like the bottled and bond.
Yeah.
And what we're talking about, well, the Row series, they call it the Murderer Row series.
Whiskey Row. Yep.
Whiskey Row, and people call it Murderer's Row, but it's the 1870, 1897, the 1910, the 1920, and now they've added which one?
1924?
24. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one around yet.
I have not seen it. I had a 4-ounce sample of it, and I still have about 2 ounces of it left. But I still stand by the 1920 as being my favorite, because I tried the 1924. I've had a couple of pours of it, but I do want to get a bottle of it when it comes. I mean, it's not bad at all. I just still stand behind the 1920 being the top.
We need to hook up with Wigwag. He's got the hookup on the 24.
Yeah, I see that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Peter. I like them. I like them all. I like them a lot.
Yep. Oh, and most of your Old Forester stuff is really good. especially in the summertime, if you want to, be out by the pool and make yourself like an old fashioned, or something like that, or just a whiskey on the ice or something like that, whiskey and Coke even. It's good that way.
Yeah,
it's good anybody? It's good and eat.
Yeah, you ever watch Parks and Rec?
Years ago, yes.
Yeah, Ron Swanson on there, and he was sick. He and she said, that nurse lady that worked there, what Ann or whatever her name was, she come in and set down a glass of water, and she said, "You need to drink water to hydrate." And he said, "Normally I drink it straight, but for the purpose of health," he put up one piece of ice in it. Hard to find. Okay.
Yeah, Rick. 1920 is a go-to for most people, and as it should be. I mean, it should be a shelfer. I mean, it's like a quintessential Old Forester. That one you need to have on the shelf for anybody that comes by the bar.
Yeah, and the Old Forester 1920 is one of the ones that, at least around here, and I've been to other places, when I walk in and all of their Old Forester is on the shelf, and they always put them all together, and you see 15 bottles of this, 30 bottles of that, 17 bottles of this, and then 1920 there's like 2 or 3 bottles left, and then which one tastes better. Just look.
Exactly. What are they low on? Yeah, get that one.
All right, Jerry, man, thanks for stopping by. We're about to spin here in about a minute. These last hashtags go a little bit quicker because we have to get to the samples.
That dang Octomore, though. Oh my goodness. She's so good.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do one more time. Well, not one more. We'll do it here in a little bit, but I have to play the sample entry because I don't want anybody to miss out on it. We are giving away 3 samples tonight. They are 2-ounce samples, not 1-ounce samples. Even though the video is going to say 1, they are 3 2-ounce samples picked by Mark. And those are super chat, super sticker only. For every $1, you get 2 entries. It only takes 1 to win. So there you go. And you also get the same 2 entries per dollar to the halfway mark giveaway and to the quarterly drawing. So I just don't want anyone to miss out on it and see us start spinning, and it's way too late then to get in on it. So
no, Rick, that one, the one that I have is a local store pick around here by me, and it's 130.5. Yeah, 130.5 proof on that Old Forester. And it's fantastic. It does not drink anywhere close to 130 proof. It drinks about maybe 110. So if you do get a bottle of it, watch out.
Yeah, he said something about the Old Forester Mint Julep 60 proof, which is a liqueur at that point,
Yeah. Yeah, that's a flavored liqueur. Yeah, no, I'd pass on that one.
I grow mint right over here.
Yeah, I got my own mint growing too.
Yeah. I mean, and you might see some whitewash coming in right in this area because I have an indoor grow light thing. And yes, it is mint. Oh, Jenny B.
All you're growing is mint. Oh, gotcha. Okay, we'll see.
All right, I got Jenny down here for the put me in. See, now one thing, if I don't call it out, type it in all caps or something. Get our attention on that because I'm not really
serious. This is it's a Enclave broadleaf. Who is this? Forgotten.
While you're looking at that, I'm
AJ Fernandez.
Okay, I'm going to present the screen here, and I have to get this thing spun. Good luck, all 29 on here. This is worth 11 entries to the quarterly drawing.
Oh, and don't forget to put Sugar Kitty in.
Bourbon Kitty. All right. Okay. Okay. Bourbon Kitty. Congratulations. Let me write this down.
Congratulations, Bourbon Kitty. She's in it to win it.
There we go. That is worth 11 entries, extra entries. Okay. Who did I on a put what did you
Sugar
say?
Kitty forgot to say put me in earlier. I think he was probably on a couple other streams modding and whatnot.
All right. Let me do that, and then I got to get this thing going here. There's my alarm going off. Okay. Let me get this next hashtag done here. All
righty. Man.
I forgot what this is. No, I remember. It is a weird hashtag, though. It's PJOL.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Oh, Powers.
All right.
Redacted. We don't normally talk about this one online.
Okay.
Because most of the people don't know about this one. Well, people in the know do. And we don't want it to get spread out too much because they'll start jacking up the price on it. And then everybody's going to want some. And it's really good.
Okay. So I'll take that down. These are in no particular order. That may have been the worst pick of the night. You don't know.
Yeah. That Paris John's Lane, it's okay, but y'all don't want to try that one too much. I mean, how many people's in the chat? Oh, 36. Okay. Yeah, y'all 36 people, y'all need to get you some Paris John's Lane.
Yeah, there you
go. Now the Three Swallows, I have that one behind me. It's good, but it's not quite as good as the John's Lane one. And then the regular Powers, it's good. But neither one of those is get to John's Lane. I'm sorry. It's good. Yeah. There is it. Oh, there's another one I have not mentioned. Abalor Abuna.
Okay.
This one's really good too. You have to watch it because it's fairly high proof. 119.6 on a Scotch.
Horrible.
No, it's not, too awful high, but still.
Gandy Road likes the Powers Rye.
That one I have not tried. I've not seen it around me. If I find a bottle, I'm definitely buying it for sure.
All right, Wigwag, go get you one. $70 though. What are you getting it for?
Yeah, I got you, Kwani.
What are you getting a John Lane for?
It's not very expensive. It's less than $100.
Well, Wigwag said it was 70 on the shelf there.
Yeah, maybe around there. Maybe a little less. It's about right. Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's definitely one to keep on the shelf for somebody to try an Irish. Next to Redbreast, the Powers John's Lane. Yeah, that's a fantastic Irish to introduce somebody to.
Oh, after it finishes being floral, it's a bit floral. Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah,
right. It is good. And Miss Mom got it for $60 in Dallas. So
there you go. There you go. That's about what I get it for around here. 60, 65, somewhere in that range.
All right. Well,
I mean, it really is.
If you don't have your hashtag in, the PJOL, hurry, because I'm going to spin it in a minute.
Ooh, 48.
68 Canadian in Ontario.
Yeah, but you find it for 48 48 Canadian on clearance. Fuck yeah, all day long.
All day long. And then hang on, buy 3 of them and hang on to 2 of them. So when the price starts jumping up, you can aftermarket that shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, or if nothing else, have a backup, Yeah. It's like you got to be able to reach down and go, yeah, a backup. You got to have a backup of a few things that you like,
I'm a sucker for this stuff, though. I never aftermarket anything because I just start giving it away.
No. Yeah, I'm the same way.
I'm just like, oh, I have 3 bottles. I can start pouring samples and giving it away.
Exactly.
And I'm like, damn, y'all got to try this, you know?
That's one of the best things that I found on YouTube is, being able to get on other people's streams and actually, send, 10, 15
Right,
bucks,
Cyrus?
whatever, and win some samples so that you can try different whiskeys, especially ones that you don't ever see around you, and you get to try it, for, $10 or something. It's
All right,
freaking
12
awesome.
entries. We're spinning right now. Here we go. Good luck, everybody.
All right, serious. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in, brother.
Boom, Steven Scone.
There you go. Steven got it. Self shippers. Y'all need to sub to self shippers too. He's a good guy.
All right. Congratulations on that. I'll hurry up and set up this last one because we do have to save time at the very end of the show to do the samples giveaway. There's still time to get in on that, but I think we have.
Well, that's all right. Not everybody needs to drink alcohol.
All right. So, number 10 for the win. I can tell you, this is not my favorite. This is Mark's picks.
Yep. I like it. Yeah. I really do.
I mean, it's a big, fat, chubby bottle in a sleeve, So.
Yep.
It looks pretty on the shelf.
Well, I mean, compared to other ones, like say Octomore and a few other ones, the heavily peated that they say on the label, yeah, it's a little objective, but it's good. I like it. Yeah. And it's readily available pretty much across the U.S.
Yeah, but they've started really getting this. And when they first started getting Ardbeg here, it was scarce. Yeah. And now I think enough people around here are just regular old whiskey drinkers and they tried it. And they were like, yeah, that's too smoky. And so they quit buying it. And now it's filling up right here and I can get this regular.
Yeah, and it's cheaper now.
At the close store. I'm still paying 80 something for it.
Port Charlotte, y'all.
There you go. And you're drinking that after Oogie.
Yep.
Okay. You go for it.
Well, I've got Port Charlotte here, and then this one here is Abalora Abuna.
Happy birthday, double fister. It's your night, man. Go for it. Yep. The best thing to do on your birthday is take about 6 off your life. That's it.
Yeah, I like some Port Charlotte. That's good stuff.
All right, I'm going to pour a teeny bit more of the oogs.
It's odd, that, Port Charlotte is same as this one, the Bruichladdich, Isle of Barley, no peat. The Bruichladdich, the classic Laddie, no peat. But then they have that one, and it's like, this is completely different. What the heck? It doesn't make any sense. But
all right, okay, we still have a few minutes here. So we have 2 more minutes on the Port Charlotte here, the PCHA. Is that what it was? Yeah, PCHA on the hashtag. Going to be 14 entries. And I will go ahead and jinx us here and say that we have not had a repeat winner tonight. But if we land on someone that has already won entries, you get plus those entries on your entry you won, and we keep spinning until we get a unique winner. That's why I need to start spinning, because I never know. If it's going to keep landing on people, and it's going to take me 3 minutes to spin it. So, and we love it when that happens. I mean, we just get overjoyed by it, but it takes time.
Sometimes it happens more often than others, but not very often, really, nowadays.
Well, the good thing though is we're growing. The channel's growing now. We've gotten our groove, and it's great. It's awesome news. But yeah, it's a little more competitive now than it used to be.
Yeah,
because there are more people joining the stream. There are more people subbing. I mean, I looked earlier at our subs count, and I looked 2 hours later, and we had 2 more subs.
Sweet. One of them was a friend of mine. I told him about the stream earlier today.
Okay. So, I mean, every time I look, though, we're getting people, and I spent 20 minutes the other day. I'm getting better about it because I wasn't getting a lot of comments on my videos. And so I just wasn't checking it. And I went in the other day and I had about 30 minutes between meetings. And I was like, I'll go look and see if I've got a comment. No, I had like 12 comments on stuff.
Oh, nice.
And, so I was like replying to people. They were asking questions, and some of those were a couple of days old. So I'm like, I got to keep up with this now, So,
yep.
Yeah. But my alarm went off. So it is time.
Okay.
To spin this thing. But no, that's good news. It's great news for the channel. It's great news for the giveaways. But here we go. We are going to land on Wigwag Workshop. Nice. That's the first win tonight on the spins.
Hey, that's his first one?
Yep. So we have had all unique winners tonight.
That's a first. Well,
that
maybe
is
not.
I think that may be the first time we have had no repeat winners. Yep. And now we're down to the samples giveaway. The wheel right now is good. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unique people on there of varying entries. So good chance to win tonight. We're going to spin it 2 minutes.
That's a pretty good chance to win.
I'm going to play it one more time just so people know. Super chat, super sticker, $1 gets you 2 entries. Here All right, and that's what we're giving away. I'm going to spin it in 2 minutes. So, and if you are trying, here's the way I do it. If you're trying to get a super in and I spin the wheel and don't catch it, I flag it down here. I put you down and you're automatically in for the entries next week. So, I got Jerry.
All right. Jerry J's in there.
All right. I'm going to go make the wheel right. I just don't want anyone to be left out and say,
yeah, exactly. I don't either. I mean, I want more people to try some different samples because it's one of the great things about Whiskey Tube. It really is.
Wheel is good. All right.
Being able to try different things. I sent Jerry some samples, I don't know, a week ago or something like that. Because Jerry likes moonshine and a few other things. So I sent him a couple of samples of a local moonshine to here, and then one of my local moonshines back in Kentucky, and then a rum. Because the rum was just completely different. He needed to try that. And he liked all 3 of them.
All right. Well, here's the alarm went off. So let me share this screen. We are going to do the sample.
All right, go on.
I'm going to hit just a bunch of shuffles. I quit counting. I just hit a bunch of them and spin.
All right. Let's see who it is.
Leave it random. Leave it totally random. And
whoever it is,
we are going to land on.
I can't tell.
Is that Jimmy? Jimmy, random content.
Yeah, that means it's going to Jimmy's brother. And I need his address.
He can tell me whoever he wants to give it to, but Jimmy's random one.
Yeah, Jimmy said that he was going to send it to Jerry.
Oh, he did. Okay. Well, I don't need to remove anything. I just stop sharing this and get rid of it because we're at the end of the show. Yep. We have less than 2 minutes left. And if you go back and look at all of our show videos, they end on time. We all are always good about that. We have 1 minute.
Jimmy, you have my cell phone. So, shoot me Jerry's address, and I'm going to send that to him. Gotcha.
All right.
Well, Jerry may have it. Shit.
I have Jerry's address. I can send it to you if you need me to.
Oh well, somebody send me an address so I can get this
we
out.
work it out. You might get like 3 of the same address. Just pound them.
Not a problem.
All right. Well, and if anybody wants to join the after party, just send me a message. If we're friends on Facebook, send it there. That's where I send these out. But guys, it's been real. It's been fun. Good, and congratulations to everybody that got entries and samples and everything else. And hey, we're gonna see you later. And happy birthday, Mark.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, and thank y'all for joining. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the happy birthday wishes. Cheers, y'all. Peace, love, and whiskey.
Cheers.